Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are tearing down the curtain and breaking down the ultimate blueprint for monetizing a YouTube channel. If you're ready to stop chasing that overnight fame and, actually start building a real digital business from the ground up, you are exactly in the right place. So here's the ultimate question, right? Have you ever wondered how people actually make a living doing this? Is it really truly possible to take the thing you are genuinely passionate about and transform it into a full-time, sustainable income? We're talking about that ultimate dream of becoming a fully monetized content creator. Well, the short answer is a resounding yes. Absolutely. But we need a reality check right up front. It does not happen overnight. Building this kind of empire requires immense patience, deliberate effort, and most importantly, it takes a builder's mindset. It's not about getting lucky. It's about following a proven process. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. We'll kick things off with the YouTube reality check, then move on to building your channel's foundation. Next, we'll fire up the engine of growth, talk about hitting the monetization milestone, and finally look at life beyond ad revenue. All right, phase one, the YouTube reality check. Before we even think about algorithms or ad revenue, we have to establish the right mindset. Literally, every single successful YouTuber started exactly where a beginner starts today. 0 subscribers, 0 views. It is so incredibly easy to look at massive channels and just assume they were always that big, but we really have to dismantle that myth of overnight success. The biggest creators on the platform, they had to start at the exact same starting line as you. Let's move to phase 2 and see how this builds. Laying your channel's foundation. So your absolute most crucial decision right out of the gate is choosing your niche, the main topic of your channel. But here is the secret sauce. You have to pick something you actually enjoy. Seriously, you need to be able to create content about this topic for months or maybe even years without burning out. Your longevity totally depends on your genuine passion for whatever this core topic is. And there's a massive variety of proven lanes you can jump into: education, technology, gaming, finance, health and fitness, cooking, AI, storytelling, motivation. The list goes on. There is no single right answer here. The right answer is simply to choose one specific niche and then stay laser focused on it. Now, once you have your niche, you have to actually start creating. But listen to me on this. You absolutely do not need an expensive camera to start. Actually, scratch that. A smartphone paired with good storytelling beats a massive budget every single time. Focus your energy on the basics: clear audio, good lighting, simple editing, and crafting interesting titles and thumbnails. If you solve a problem or just really entertain your audience, they're going to keep coming back no matter what kind of camera you used. All right, on to phase 3, the engine of growth. This right here is what will actively drive your new digital business forward, especially through those really tough early days when it feels like literally nobody is watching. Consistency isn't just some corporate buzzword. It is exactly what the YouTube algorithm loves and actively rewards. Instead of just uploading randomly whenever inspiration strikes, you've got to make a schedule. The platform heavily favors active creators. Let's map out a realistic timeline for this. Week 1, that's all about setting your schedule. Maybe that's 2 videos a week or 1 highly produced one. By month 1, your only goal is just to stick to the routine without giving up. And then, as we stretch towards month 6 and beyond, that is when the algorithm really starts rewarding you. The hard truth? Most successful channels take months of dedicated, quiet building before seeing any massive growth. You just can't quit early. Want to accelerate that growth and get views a bit faster? Follow this playbook. 1. Create eye-catching thumbnails. 2. Use searchable titles so people can actually find your stuff. 3. Keep viewers watching until the very end to prove the video's value. 4. Actively ask your viewers to engage. Remind them to like, comment, and subscribe. And 5. Post regularly and just focus on getting slightly better with every single video you make. Which brings us to the really fun part. Phase 4. Hitting the monetization milestone. This is it. The most anticipated phase of the whole journey, joining the YouTube Partner Program. This is how you officially monetize your channel. Now, don't look at this as some tedious chore. Think of it as an exciting milestone in a game, a milestone that validates all that foundational work you've put in. To unlock it, you just have to hit their specific eligibility requirements. So what's the first huge requirement to unlock the gate? 1,000. You need to cultivate a dedicated community of at least 1,000 subscribers. But the second requirement is where the sheer scale of this challenge really kicks in: 4,000. 4,000. We're talking 4,000 valid public watch hours in the last 12 months. This is exactly why keeping viewers watching until the end, your retention power, is just absolutely crucial. Once you hit those two massive metrics, you apply through your dashboard and your channel gets reviewed. Oh, and real quick, it's definitely worth noting that in some regions, there's actually an alternative path to unlock this. Instead of grinding out traditional watch hours, this path focuses entirely on the viewership and performance of your shorts. Finally, we reach Phase 5, beyond ad revenue. This is the moment we transition from just having a monetized channel into owning a highly resilient, multifaceted digital empire. Because honestly, ads are only one way to earn. As you grow, you unlock brand sponsorships, affiliate marketing, digital products, merch, channel memberships, online courses, the whole shebang. In fact, a lot of creators earn way more from these diversified income streams than they ever do from basic ad revenue. It's what makes your business stable for the long haul. But throughout this entire process, I want you to keep this one thought grounded in your mind. Never compare your beginning with someone else's success. It is so incredibly easy to get discouraged when you're looking at someone who already has millions of subscribers. Don't do it. Focus purely on your own progression and your daily improvements, not on someone else's highlight reel. Because if you stay consistent, dive into your analytics, and improve with every upload, you are quite literally always just one great video away from a massive breakthrough. One good video can completely change the entire trajectory of your channel. Forever. We've covered the reality check, the foundation, the growth engine, the milestones, and the empire. And the best part, your journey can start today. So I'm going to leave you with this to think about. Stop waiting. What will your first video be about? Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer. Now go start building.